The curvature of the radii of concavo-convex glass lens are 20 and 60 centimeter. The convex surface of the lens is silvered with the lens horizontal. The concave surface is filled with water. The focal length of the combination will be equal to. Understand that there is a concavo-convex lens. Now the concavo side has the focal length as the radius of curvature of 60, and the convex side has the radius of curvature of 20, and the convex side is silvered over here, and the concave side is filled with water. Okay. The refractive index of the water is equal to 4 by 3. The refractive index of the glass over here is equal to 3 by 2, that is equal to 1.5. I will divide the sum into 3 parts. The first combination will be of the lens, that is the lens, the partial lens that is formed, that is due to water. The second will be of the glass, and the third will be of the mirror. Let us find out the power for each of them, or the focal length for each of them. We will find out the effective focal length later. So let us first find out the focal length for the first combination. So 1 by f1 will be equal to, we will use the lens maker's formula, that is equal to mu minus 1, mu 2 by mu 1 minus 1, 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Now first of all, understand that for this combination, for this entire combination, mu 1 will always be equal to 1, because I am comparing the refractive index, or I am comparing the focal length with respect to where. So it is equal to mu 2, mu 2 over here is equal to 4 by 3, minus 1, 1 by r1, 1 by r1 will be equal to 1 by infinity, minus r1, r1 over here, this, the radius of curvature, since it is situated on the left hand side, since the radius of curvature is situated on the left hand side, it will be equal to negative 60. So first of all, this will be equal to 1 by 3, 1 by infinity will be 0, negative it will be positive, so it will be equal to positive 1 by 60, which will be equal to 1 by 180. This is the first focal length, or the 1 by f1. Okay. Let us first find out, let this be equal to equation number 1. Let us find out the focal length of the lens. We will again use the same formula, 1 by f2. It will be equal to mu 2 minus 1, that is equal to 3 by 2 minus 1, 1 by r1. Again this surface is situated on the left hand side, so it will be equal to negative 1 by 60 minus of minus r, okay, minus of minus r2 over here. R2 is also situated on the left hand side. If I take this curvature also, it is also situated on the left hand side, so it will be equal to negative 1 by 20. So basically it will be equal to half into, over here it will be equal to negative 1 by 60 plus 1 by 20. So when I combine both of them, I will get the answer as 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2, 2 by 60 is equal to 1 by 30. So basically it will again come out to be 1 by 60. So 1 by f2 will be equal to 1 by 60. Okay, let this be equation number 2. In order to find out the focal length of the mirror, it is very simple. We have to find out a focal length for the mirror will be equal to r by 2, the radius of curvature, divided by 2. The radius of curvature of this side is 20. So 20 divided by 2 will be equal to 10. So the focal length of the third part will be equal to, since it is situated on the left hand side, it will be equal to negative 10 centimeter. So over here 1 by f3 will be equal to 1 by f3, that is the power over here will be equal to negative 1 by f3, which is equal to 1 by 10. Okay. The power of the combination will be equal to 2 times the power of all the lenses plus the power of the mirror. Okay, since the ray is passing 2 times through the lens, it will be 2 times the power of the lens plus the power of the mirror. So it will be equal to 2 times 1 by 180 plus 1 by 60 plus the power of the mirror will be equal to plus 1 by 10. So this is the effective power, or the resultant power of the combination. So basically it will be equal to 1 by 90 plus 1 by 30 plus 1 by 10. So the LCM over here is equal to 90. So it is equal to 1 plus 3 plus 9 divided by 90, which is equal to 13 divided by 90. This is the power. If I want to find out the focal length, power will be equal to 1 by f, which is equal to 90 divided by 13 centimeter. This will be the power of the combination. So the power of the combination will be equal to answer A, okay, that is 90 divided by 13.